everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be reviewing the Race Ready Car Wash set. So, this first released in the beginning of this year, in January of 2025, and when I saw it, I was very excited because, well, to me, this car wash set looked really cool, especially with features like a piston cup bucket, which I don't think we've seen before in any form of way, and also because of one reason that made me want to get the set. It comes with an exclusive Cars 1 McQueen color changer. In 2010, when the color changers line first started, they made color changes for the first Cars movie because, well, I guess that was the only thing there at the time. But then came back for 2011 and 2012 to make stuff for Cars 2. Then disappeared for 3 years in 2013, 2014, and came back in 2015 with new color changers. But then disappeared again in 2017, 2018, and 2019. I mean, they sort of did make color changes for 2019, but they were international exclusive, and there was only 2 of them, those being Cruiser Mirrors and Jackson Storm. Then they made a big comeback in 2020, which we got a color changer of Cars 3 McQueen. However, we never saw a color changer of Cars 1 McQueen until this year, which we finally get one. Of course, he changes from blue to red. Of course, there's Cars 3 McQueen's artwork. I don't really know why they used Cars 3 McQueen's artwork for this, but they removed his second-year sponsors, which I find really weird. Another weird thing is that technically in this case, the headlights are still stickers. I don't know, this artwork is really weird and confusing. There's, of course, the color changes logo right there, and of course, the playset. Of course, there's Dunk for color change. There's the back. Of course, the car logo right there. Race Ready Car Wash. Auto lavado listo para la acción. Leve auto preparación al course. Lavagem de carros pronta para la corrida. You can see there's McQueen going in, then getting washed. At least getting his color changed. Of course, him going out with these rollers. Of course, there's McQueen in cold water and McQueen in hot water. There's, of course, the piston cup bucket. Put it there, and then we'll clean them off and dry them off there. Let's open it, shall we? I think we should. Alrighty, guys. Today we're going to be opening up this playset now. Oh, and if you're asking, why does this look so different from where you last filmed? Well, first off, this is a big box, and I don't think it can take up most of the table. You can see some parts of this. I have some of the tankers. We can remove this. The green flag. Have, oh, it's the piston cup bucket that I was talking about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of this stuff on the paper. And you have this. Yeah, some stuff in places will be packaged like this sometimes. They have these rollers along with this. Also some track piece for doing the car wash. And there's this one for cold water. You can see there's ice molded onto it. There's also the one for hot water. Just kind of move. Just put it back in. There we go. And instructions. Now it's time to free McQueen. Come on, McQueen. You know There. There we go. We got him out. Now let's get back to the kitchen. Alright, so before we build the set, we're just gonna take a quick look at the color changer of course one Lightning McQueen. And he already has blue on him since of course I grabbed him. How else was I supposed to bring him here? Compared to his regular release, he uses a Course 3 body, which is fascinating, I guess. As you can see, he's more longer and thinner. See, he has Rusty's logo on his head. Of course, his headlights, which are stickers because it's like what he says, race cars don't need headlights because the track is so slit. Of course, there's the sign, with of course is lightning bolt. Of course, everything you'd see from a regular course 1 McQueen is of course the secondary sponsors, 95, and this lightning bolt, and the cracks start to show when you realize that this kind of also lacks detail since there isn't any like you're fixing on his tires. Of course, part of that is the gas cap right there. There's the back, of course, is taillight stickers, the Rusty logo, and no rookie stripe? Wow, Mattel. How does it make sense for the Glowsters to have rookie stripes, but for a color changer, of course, one McQueen to not have them? For context, Lightning McQueen was a rookie during the events of the first Cars film. You can see he has his yellow line on the bumper, which is actually rookie stripe, since that's what race cars have if their driver is new. Just moving on, that's the main parts of the lack of detail. There's the other side, of course, the lightning bolt, the 95, and the secondary sponsors. There's his base. So now, let's build the set. Before we get to actually building the set, and yes, I put them in the packaging because how am I supposed to carry it? And again, I have to switch to filming outside. As you can see right here. But well, because well, again, it's gonna be a big playset, and I don't know where else to film, and I don't want to leave a wet mess on my house. So, but before we get to actually building it, let's just read the instructions. Stuff like that. Of course, it comes with stickers, like any other modern playset. Wow, it comes with a lot building this. Stickers there. Stickers there. These there. There. Right. I think I might know where he's going. So let's get to building this. put this. I'm very sorry. But before we get to the play feature, let's just test the coloring for change for this McQueen. Look at the cool water. There's some color. Yeah. This is a shade of red to choose from. Yeah, it's already ants here. Yeah. Man, it doesn't really look good, but I'm perfectly fine with it. And that's what we also done with color changes your Sea McQueen. And back to hot water. Wow. And wow, look at that. It looks really nice. And then he wants to change the color from when I grabbed him. So it almost ruined the surprise. But you know, yeah, clearly am filming this outside because, well, I don't want to leave a mess in my house, so I just want to do this. Anyway, now let's get to the play feature. There we go. There's the meter. The green brand new meter. Back to green. You know, it's a good thing I brought these things to fill up the stuff that needed water. The tanks and the piston cup bucket. Could have used this for the collagen test. Well, speaking of which, let's do remote now. Alright, so here's how we turned it out. And back to blue. So now let's do. Really season 2. It's kind of hot out. Now let's do. H.J. Hollis. Okay, one of the two. It's done races to get a color changer release. Ew, there were bugs in there, but whatever. Ew. And here's how it turned out. Hope it's not working now. Let's also do GF Corvette. Yes. Let's also do Cruz Ramirez. So it turned out pretty nice for Sorry for this set. There's so many things appearing in this video. This a cameo. This video. At least I'm making them bug celebrities. It's in blue now. Fully blue now. Let's do the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Someone who came back to the dead just to see how McQueen's car wash turned out. Yes. Come on. Anyway, let's just do Francesco Belloni. Typically the GRC one. Wow, he really is triple speed. Oh, let's just dunk some of the cold water from there. Let's do coin for last. Well, I didn't go as planned. Yeah, I think I might have lost its coolness. Well, we're gonna hurry this up since there's so many flies approaching me. That's what I was saying. So yeah, that is it for today, and let me know what your thoughts on this playset is. I think it's honestly a cool set. I mean, it'd be better to get as sort of a birthday or Christmas gift, but I mean, I got this for my birthday, which is saying a lot. I mean, it could also be worth buying it if you want to get the course one McQueen color changer, or if you want to get this so a kid can have a nice car wash to play with. By the way, see you next time when I'll be reviewing GRC Cruz Ramirez. By the way, I'm doing the cream, but it's already in blue, so let's do it with Jeff instead. Bye. Took out all the parts and okay. How am I supposed to open this? What this? Do I just? Oh, yeah. I figured out. I guess I figured it out now. Just rip it apart. Okay. So let's just get into it.